quaint little workshop, filled with the scent of sawdust and the quiet hum of tools, lived an old carpenter named Geppetto. His days were often solitary, his only companions the wooden figures he meticulously carved.
If only I had a son.
More than anything, Geppetto longed for a child. One evening, as a particularly bright star twinkled in the velvet sky, Geppetto put the finishing touches on his latest creation, a small, lively-looking puppet carved from pine wood. He named him Pinocchio. With a sigh that carried all his hopes and dreams, Geppetto whispered, "Oh, how I wish you were a real boy." He then tucked Pinocchio into a tiny bed and drifted off to sleep, his heart heavy with a silent prayer. As the moon cast its gentle glow through the workshop window, a soft, shimmering light filled the room. A beautiful blue fairy, radiant and kind, appeared beside Pinocchio's bed. With a wave of her wand, she touched the wooden puppet. A spark of life ignited within him. Pinocchio's eyes fluttered open, wide with wonder. He wiggled his fingers, then his toes, and to his utter astonishment, he sat up. "I can move."
Yes, Pinocchio, you can move, and if you prove yourself to be brave, truthful, and unselfish, one day you can become a real boy.
She then gave him a special gift, a nose that would grow longer whenever he told a lie, and shrink back to normal when he spoke the truth or apology. Pinocchio, overjoyed, promised to be the best boy he could be. The next morning, Geppetto awoke to the sound of Pinocchio's excited chatter. His heart swelled with happiness when he saw Pinocchio moving like a real boy.
Oh, my little Pinocchio, you're a real boy.
He was extremely happy because now he has a son. To ensure Pinocchio received a good education, Geppetto, with a loving but heavy heart, sold his only coat to buy him a schoolbook.
For you, my son, I would sell the coat off my own back. Go to school, my dear boy, and learn all that you can and make me proud.
Pinocchio, clutching his new book, set off with a skip in his step, eager to make his father proud. But the world outside Geppetto's workshop was full of distractions. On his way to school, Pinocchio encountered two sly characters, a cunning fox and a mischievous cat. Their glib tongues and false smiles, they praised Pinocchio's fine clothes and his shiny new book.
School is so dull.
Come with us to the Grand Puppet Show. It's much more exciting than boring lessons.
Pinocchio hesitated, remembering his promise to Geppetto and the Blue Fairy's words. But the lure of adventure was strong. Just for a little while, he thought, trying to convince himself. Fox asked if he was going to school. Pinocchio, feeling a strange tingle, replied, "No, I'm going to the puppet show." Instantly, his nose began to grow, stretching out like a twig. He gasped in surprise, but the fox and cat merely chuckled, pretending not to notice. At the puppet show, Pinocchio was captivated by the dancing figures, but his joy was short-lived. The cruel puppet master, Stromboli, saw Pinocchio's unique ability to move on his own and decided to keep him, locking him in a cage. Pinocchio cried, his wooden tears falling silently. He had abandoned his father's wishes, lied, and now he was trapped. The Blue Fairy appeared again, her expression gentle but firm.
What happened? Why aren't you at school, Pinocchio?
Pinocchio, ashamed, tried to make excuses, each lie causing his nose to grow longer and longer, until it was so long he could barely move.
Oh, Blue Fairy, I'm so sorry.
He finally sobbed, confessing everything. With a touch of her wand, his nose returned to normal, and she freed him, but warned him to be more careful. Pinocchio, chastened, promised to do better. Then he set off for home, determined to find Geppetto. But his journey was far from over.
Thank you for listening to this wonderful story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe to the Eternal Fairy Tales channel and hit the bell so you won't miss any magical adventure. See you soon with a new enchanted story.